My name is Kyle Beery, and this is the Butler Beat. Gleaner's Food Bank is the philanthropy for the Lambda Chi Alpha chapter at Butler University. The Lambda Chi's are raising money for Gleaners this fall with various activities. My guest today is from the Lambda Chi Alpha fraternity at Butler. His name is Nolan Mikowski. Nolan, thanks for joining me today. We're just going to talk a little bit about what you got coming up this weekend. I understand you've got Watermelon Bust, as seen on your T-shirt and here with your watermelon. So tell me a little bit about what's going on this weekend.
Yeah, so as you said, for Lambda Chi Alpha here, the Alpha Alpha chapter at Butler, we have Watermelon Bust coming up. It's a great opportunity, as you mentioned, is for Gleaner's Food Bank. That is who we directly work with a lot. We volunteer there a lot. Last Saturday, the Brothers of Lambda Chi volunteered there for a few hours, going through food and doing everything for them. Watermelon Bus is just a great opportunity to get the campus involved. It's our main philanthropy in the fall. So what it is that we have different sororities come over to the house. They do different fun challenges involving watermelons, and we do some lip syncs, and we basically just have a lot of fun while supporting Gleaner's Food Bank at the same time. It's a great opportunity for anyone at the campus to enjoy.
All right, and so how exactly are you raising the money then for Gleaners with the T-shirts and what else?
Yeah, we have a few ways that we've been doing it. We have, especially the T-shirts, that's our main way that we are getting money just because of how popular they are, and especially this year, I'm a big fan of our shirts this year. I think they look really cool. Other than that, we're always taking donations. We always recommend also, if you want to take donations, if you want to give directly to Gleaners, we completely understand that, as well as all of our proceeds go there. Really, all that we're trying to do is, help out Gleaners, and our national fundraising idea for Lambda Chi, for our philanthropies, is for Feeding America. And Gleaner's Food Bank works directly with Feeding America, because how Feeding America works is it is a big national brand for trying to help, the homeless, helping those that go hungry, because so many people in this country are still going hungry. So they work with different organizations like Gleaner's Food Bank. So then the volunteers go to Gleaners, are able to go through the food and get it so it can be shipped off to Feeding America, and then Feeding America then distributes it throughout the country.
Okay. So you had mentioned that you were at Gleaners last weekend. What was that like for all the brothers to be there, and how was that actually getting to serve who your donations are going to this weekend?
Yeah, it was a great opportunity. All the brothers had to get up early, so, a lot of droggy heads getting up, but it was great. We had a lot of participation, and a lot of people just went through food, of the food. I know a lot of people were going through donuts, and were going through, canned goods, and basically anything they had. I can't remember the exact number, but it was in the thousands of pounds that we went through of food, which in turn came into thousands of meals that we provided for going for just, I believe we were there for 3 hours. So helping out, knowing that you helped out thousands of people by just going for a few hours, just shows of how much people appreciate the work you do, and how just giving up a Saturday morning can make such a difference.
And so Gleaners provides meals to Central Indiana and Southeast Indiana, correct?
Yeah, those are their main areas. I know that if, let's say that they had an abundance of food that was brought in, then they go to other locations.
Sure.
But for primarily the food that we went through, that's who it's going to be helping at different soup kitchens and different places where people can find food if they need it.
All right, and so Watermelon Bus isn't the only philanthropy going on this week. I understand there's several other ones, different sororities and fraternities. Tell me a little bit about what they've been up to this week.
Yeah, this has been a very busy day on Butler's campus. I feel like between what's going on with philanthropies and work, I barely have any time for anything, so it's been very hectic. But on Wednesday was Theta Twist. So the Theta sorority here, they had that where they sell pretzels, and we're just on there for a long having a good time. That goes toward the Theta Foundation, is where all of their proceeds went to. Last night we had DG Delight, which is by Delta Gamma, another sorority on campus. And there, you could get ice cream. They had puppies. It was just something that everybody loves, especially college kids. So that was a great thing that they did. That was supporting Service for Sight, which is one of their main companies that they work with. Currently, right now, the Alpha Phi chapter here has Bounce for Beats, which is where for, I believe it's 36 hours, they're on a trampoline, and there's always people jumping on the trampoline. It's a lot of fun. I see a lot of people over there, and they're helping women's cardiac care, so that's a great thing that they're doing. And then on Saturday morning, I believe it starts at 11 o'clock, Sigma Nu has their annual dodgeball tournament that helps out all fundraising efforts that they have. So a lot of great things have been happening this week. We'll be ending it with Watermelon Bust, so it's really going to be a great way to end this very, very extreme week on campus, and it's been a lot of fun so far.
And how do you think all of these different philanthropies going on all week, how does that reflect on outsiders when they come to Butler and just driving through campus or seeing it posted on social media or whatever it may be? How does that reflect the school and the Greek community?
It reflects on a great deal. It shows, I saw some people were on a tour, prospective students, and I know that people were talking to them about the philanthropies and what's going on, and you could just tell, by their faces, they were glowing because, usually you don't really know what's going to happen at college. You're going through your education, but you don't really know, what the students are actually doing other than the events happen through the school. So when they see people on a giant trampoline, when they see people, with these puppies and eating ice cream, they see people with watermelons, it just kind of has an excitement that I know when I was thinking about Butler really kind of made it stand out above the rest, is that, yeah, we care about education, we care about having fun, but we also want to make a difference while we're here. And helping out these different organizations is the perfect way, and especially for Greek life, just the reputation that Greek life has always had. A lot of people, don't quite understand what everything is. They just think, oh, we've seen Animal House, we've seen all these movies and things, we've heard these stories, but you don't always hear the other side of it, of the thousands of pounds of food that, we go through, of how much money all these philanthropies raise, and it just shows how being part of a Greek organization really can help you out. And even if you're not part of a Greek organization, you can always help. I see plenty of people at these philanthropies who, they're not in a house, but they still want to help. And that just shows of how caring and how giving this campus is as a whole.
Yeah, that's great. I mean, it's always good to see service on campus. And speaking of Gleaners and their events, I understand that Lambda Chi Alpha has another one coming up later in the fall to benefit Gleaners and Feeding America. What is that?
Yep. Every year around Halloween time, Lambda Chi has our annual haunted house. This year it's going to be from October 23rd to the 25th. So it's going to be Thursday through Saturday is when that's going on. And what we do is we basically turn our house into the haunted house. There's a lot of work that goes into it. We use the whole house. And basically, just for, we ask for a small donation, and for that you can go through it, get scared a little bit. The brothers have a blast with it, I know. And last year, I wasn't actually a part of it. I just went inside of it, and I thought it was really cool kind of to see, you see what the house normally looks like, but to have it all set up for the haunted house is really cool. The brothers have a blast with it. We're raising money for Gleaners. It's really just another great thing that, it's not one of our main philanthropies, but it's just another way that we're able to support Gleaners and show our appreciation.
And that's with Alpha Phi as well, correct?
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks, Nolan, for being my guest today and talking about Gleaners Food Bank and all the service going on campus. And it was great to have you, and I really appreciate it. I'm Kyle Beery, and you've been watching the Butler Beat.